Welcome back to Live at 9. I'm here with Russ Walsh, and you're the Chief of Wildlife at the Mississippi Department of Wildlife and Fisheries, and this is a big time of the year for hunting. Tell me about really what's going on. I know we're in the midst of hunting season right now, but when are some of those big important dates people need to look out for?
Yeah, so you always hear Christmas is the most wonderful time of the year, but if you're an outdoorsman or a hunter, this really is a wonderful time of year. So deer season has been open since 1st of October, but gun season starts tomorrow. It's always a traditional day for a lot of hunters, including myself. It's just a big time. Waterfowl season is coming up next week. Squirrel season, rabbit season is open. So if you're an outdoorsman or a hunter, it's a wonderful time of the year. Great time to get in the woods. Great time to get kids outdoors.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I know, you know, kids season was a couple weeks, or kids weekend was a couple weeks ago, youth season, youth weekend, but this is really a tradition for a lot of guys too, or girls, you know, if you're an outdoors woman, man, so it's a good time of the year to get out. But why is hunting still so important?
Yeah, so if you think of it from the deer aspect, you know, if hunters play an important role in keeping populations in check, and if populations get overpopulated in areas, you run into urban conflicts, you run into more vehicle collisions, you run into agricultural damage.
Right.
So hunting plays a big role in helping keep populations in check. In addition to providing sustenance, there's millions of pounds of meat that are processed every year. That goes to people's tables, including myself.
Yeah,
so it's a big thing.
For sure. No, that's the beauty of hunting too, because we're not just doing it for fun, but we're getting a lot of food out of it as well.
Absolutely.
So an awesome thing for Mississippians. What about some safety tips for people as they go out this weekend, or maybe they've been out for the last several weeks? Just some things to keep in mind with all the fun they're having. Yeah,
so for deer hunting, always wear your hunter orange. When going to and from the stand or wherever you're going, wear your hunter orange. It takes a few seconds to put it on, leave it on. There's so many potentials out there for accidents to happen, so leave your hunter orange on. Always know your target, regardless of what you're hunting. Know exactly what you're shooting at. They're shooting like you can hunt 30 minutes before daylight till 30 minutes after sunset for deer and other species. That's there for a reason. One is for fair chase, but also for safety.
Right.
And if you're hunting out of a tree stand, wear your safety harness. So those kind of things. Know your target. Wear your hunter orange. Wear your safety harness. Again, and know where everyone is. If you're hunting with people, know where they are at all times. And if you're going to be hunting alone, let people know where you're going.
Absolutely.
If you can carry a cell phone, do that.
Yeah. What about when you get your target? So when you catch or when you kill that deer or whatever you're hunting, do you have to wait a certain time to go? I know you get excited, the adrenaline's going. You have to wait a certain amount of time before you go and see, that animal, the wildlife you have killed?
No, there's no specific time, but you just want to make sure that that animal is down. You don't want to go up into an animal that may be injured. That can be a safety hazard.
Right.
But also don't get so excited in such a rush that you forget safety. If someone's with you, make sure your gun is either unloaded or it's the safety's back on. Make sure you climb down out of your tree stand safely. Again, make sure you know where other hunters are around you. So it's not a specific time, but don't get in such a rush that you forget something or you do something that's unsafe.
Absolutely. And a little unrelated here, but our question of the day, what about, do you think we need a song for Thanksgiving?
So I heard that segment and I was thinking, what song reminds me of Thanksgiving? And I couldn't come up with one.
Yeah, so I guess we do.
But I mean, you have a lot of Christmas songs, so I could go for a song for Thanksgiving. I love Thanksgiving myself, so
absolutely.
I agree. So.
Yeah, so lots of exciting things going on as we get closer to the holidays. What about people, if they need more information, can they go to a website or call a number that would help them get those resources?
Absolutely. So mdwfp.com. Anything you need to know about hunting seasons, regulations, all of that is on our website, or you can call 601-432-2400, and you'll get our operator there. And if you have questions about fisheries or wildlife or law enforcement, they can connect you to someone in our office. Be glad to answer any questions someone has.